Hey, Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. Man, have we got another good one for you. Today, we're gonna do something that is an inexpensive roast. They're pretty easy to find. I buy them in bulk. Man, I use them for all kind of stuff. This is a chuck tender roast. Now, you can cut these into steaks. You can cook them and shred them and make pulled beef out of them. Today, I'm just gonna cook it as a roast and slice it. Now, I may use some of this for sliders. Who knows? This is good stuff. So, hang tight. Okay, so here's what I've got. This is about 5 pounds of chuck tender. Now, I've let this sit in the refrigerator, just uncovered. I salted it good. To dry this up, I'm gonna put it in the pan here. And to start seasoning, this is Uncle Steve's competition cow powder. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this side, and to that I'm gonna add, this is Uncle Steve Shake. This is smoke bomb. I'm gonna put a good covering smoke bomb over it. Now I'm gonna do the other side. All right, I'm gonna let that hang out a little bit. In the meantime, I have an injection here. Now, this is one I happen to like. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I paid for it. They want to send me some, I'll be glad to. Use their stuff in a video and show what I'm using. But I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna pump this injection up. Now, I tell you, if you don't want to use anything for an injection but like beef broth, that'd be fine too. That works. This I'm using, I know it's got a little bit of brown sugar in it, but I'm adding this mostly for flavor. I'm gonna cook it very low and slow. So I'm not too worried about it being tender. All right, I'm gonna let this hang out. I'm gonna cover a little bit where I washed it out. Again, notice I seasoned it first. I'm not gonna flip it over and go back and forth. I don't wanna lose my injection. Let me get my smoker up to temp and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, our smoker is getting on up to temperature. The pit boss is doing what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna set this on the top rack and I'm gonna take this probe and I'm going to stick it in the middle and pretty much all the way in. We're going to close it up and the cook's off. All right, now I'm going to watch the temperature on this, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to open it for at least an hour. I'll come back, verify the temp, check and see how we're doing. So when I do that, I'll bring you back. All right, we've been an hour. Let's look and see what we got. Oh yeah, we're coming along. We're coming along. Let's check temperature. we're all right. We still got a lot of resistance. We're about 115 on the temp after an hour. All right, we're gonna let it go. I'm probably gonna take this up to, I don't know, probably 130 or so before we cover it. So we'll bring you back. All right, 2 hours in. Let's see where we are here. 140s. All right, well, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take this off for a minute. Pull that out. Put it in this pan and go over to the table with it. All right, so we've got our meat in this little half catering pan. I'm gonna take 2 great big old dollops of, this is Wagyu. Put on top. There we go. And put this in. I'm gonna take aluminum foil. Let's wrap him up good and tight. All right, we're gonna put this back in and when we take him off, we'll bring you back. All right, my temperature goal was about 190. And let's check it and see what we got here. It's feeling a little tender. Okay, thin end here. 196 on the thick end. Tell you what, I'm ready to take this off. So let's take it over to the table. We're gonna let it rest. Now, it has been a little over an hour in that beef tallow. So we're gonna let it start to rest. We're gonna leave it in the tallow for a little bit. Then we'll take it out on the cutting board and slice it up. We'll see what we got. Okay, well, we've let this rest about 30 minutes. It is still in this Wagyu tallow. Let's take him out here and set him on the cutting board. Let's start by slicing him in half. Look at this. Can you see that smoke ring? My goodness. Oh, is that pretty? I'm gonna slice me a piece. Now, you can slice this up as a roast. You can slice it into like thin slices for sliders, sandwiches, whatever you want to do. Oh my goodness, this is so juicy. Hey, I'm going in. One more time. Folks, that is so tender. Oh, I can't believe how good that is. It's inexpensive. You're taking a tough piece of meat. It's a chuck tender. Tender's not in it when you first start cooking it, but cook it low and slow like I did. Braise it. That is just a fantastic piece of meat. Cut it into roast-sized bites. Serve it to your family. They'll love it. That Uncle Steve shake, you can't beat it. The flavor on it, oh my goodness, it's just fantastic. Hey, thanks for sticking around, seeing how this was going to turn out. If you haven't already, you just don't know how I'd appreciate it. If you'd hit the circle over here, subscribe, hit the like button down below. I'll have another video just for you, whether you do or not, right here. Hey, it's free, won't cost a dime. Until next time, hang tight.